Hey guys, I'm finding at the moment there's a lot of confusion in this world now. People aren't sure what to do in order to how to heal or how to help out in the current state of world we're living in. Now, healing starts off with the basic way of living, being kind, expressing gratitude, positivity, clarity, spiritual self. And if your venture turns into something of service, that's great. We all ultimately are all here to expand on that and to do that. But it starts off with the simple things, just kindness and gratitude, everyday meditation. Now, in terms of what's going on around us in the world at the moment, it's an imbalance of equilibrium. Now, we all have to achieve this balance of equilibrium, but the one thing you have to remember is that each soul has chosen its own contract before coming into this world in this life. So whether it be us, the animals, the trees, the life, the water, the rocks, everyone has chosen their divine purpose. Now, the thing with this is that this is chosen. So if it helps people understand things a little bit better, that everyone has chosen their divine purpose before entering this world and everything has happened for a reason, that is what we need to understand. But it's not a matter of shutting your eyes to all the pain going on. So certain things, even the worst of things that can happen, whether it be a tree getting cut down, or whether it be something unfortunate happening to a human, or a war, or a terrible government leader, everyone has chosen their purpose. Now, with that purpose and pain, that is there, that purpose is there, so we all feel the pain in order to help ascension. So some people have done really courageous acts in their contracts before coming, or things have chosen really courageous lifetimes before coming into this world, so that that pain can be shared and we can feel the pain in order to help ourselves and this planet and everything on this planet ascend. So with healing comes pain. So know that. But in saying that also, you have to decipher that level of pain when you feel it, right? So it's important to be empathetic, not sympathetic. So when you feel the pain, I'm not going to be the judge of what you decide negative or positive emotion of that pain, that negative feeling is, that negative emotion is, but you have to decipher yourself, are you being empathetic or are you being sympathetic? Okay? So sympathetic's a negative emotion that will ultimately weigh you down, therefore not serving in the ascension, or it is serving you so you can observe that, feel that, turn that into empathy in order to ascend. But that's your own journey also. The perfect equilibrium is to be empathetic, right? Now, you can also it's important to feel the emotion, not be attached to it where it weighs you down. And sometimes not feeling the emotion as you feel you should, or as you feel, society tells you should feel something in order to be a healer or to heal. Sometimes it's important to be detached, in a sense, from that emotion or from that scenario. Because some of us are here just to be. So you can go on your own journey, you can go and heal, you can go and do things, that's great. Ultimately, we're all here to expand on that. But some people are here just to be. Some volunteers have come to this earth in this life just to be. Now, that's a very important role, because what you're doing is you're leaving a trail of your divine essence everywhere around you. Now, this lingers around for millennia. You're leaving your divine blueprint everywhere you go in this world. Every person, every animal, everything, tree, everything that you interact with in this world, you are leaving your divine blueprint energetically, and that lingers around and travels around, and that is contagious. That catches people, things, everything, animals, everything. Everyone catches this energy, takes it with them and spreads it on. So it's very important. It's super important. So some people are confused. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? But that's very important. If you're here just to be, you're here just to be. And if you're going to expand on your healing services and everything like that, that is all very much a part of this as well. Okay, but just to be is very important. So sometimes not being attached or weighed down by negative emotions or scenarios is actually an okay place to be, because that's where your journey is. You've got to experience that empathy, feel that empathy, see where you want to feel that empathy and what you're going to do in order to heal this planet. Now, you don't have to directly act on this emotion either, because sometimes for you just to observe this emotion and feel it and not be weighed down by it is what you've done from that aspect. That's achieved. But from there, what am I doing in this world around me? So I feel that, I know that is happening. What am I doing in this world in order to accelerate the healing process for all of us to ascend? So that's very important. So everyone's got their own little journeys, their own balances of equilibrium to achieve, their own paradigms to live to. But it is very important just to be. And there are people out there really doing courageous things in order to help, charitable acts, and some people are going across the world to, to feed, starving nations, and that's all so commendable, so courageous. But also just to be is just as important. Now, as the Dalai Lama says, this world would change so much quicker if everyone would heal themselves. So if everyone heals themselves, it would be such an easier and quicker process to ascension. And like I say, it's all so commendable for one person or 100 people to, do charitable acts to, multiple, organizations and people and countries. And that's all their own courageous journey. But everyone must focus on healing themselves and achieving their own equilibrium, their own balance, their own spiritual healing. So one person does one person, you see. That's the easy part to all of this. But again, everyone has their own journey. Everyone has chosen their journey before entering this life. And that's the beauty of this planet. And we're all here, we're all doing this together. But never doubt yourself, never think you have to do more than what you're doing. And if you are in doubt, just bring it to basics. Be kind, be grateful, practice this every day with people, open the doors for people, say hello, be happy, be positive, be vibrant. And that's what this planet needs. And that energy will linger around and spread to everyone and everything else around us. Start from there, it will all develop. Love you all. Peace.